this is, do I? But anyway, very pleased to welcome the Ainslie to talk to you all. Can you already tell us a few words?
Great. Thanks. Well, morning everybody. It's great to be here and see such a hive of activity at 8:30 on a Sunday morning. It's I've got to say, it's pretty impressive to see you all up and about this early. And really, I'd like to start by saying on behalf of the Andrew Simpson Sailing Foundation, just a huge thank you for everybody at the club, everybody here in this room, for all of your efforts in not only being here at 8:30 on a Sunday morning, but I'm sure the efforts in helping to raise the profile of this event and funds for the foundation, which is really about the grassroots of the sport of sailing, which we all love, and really trying to encourage more youngsters like yourselves, or maybe even younger, to get into sailing, to have the opportunity to try sailing. I think that's one of the problems for us as a sport generally. People who don't sail think it's something that's really difficult to get into, and we all know clubs like this one do a fantastic job of getting youngsters into the sport, getting them out on the water. And so the more we can encourage that, the better, and the better for the future of sailing. So yeah, thanks again for everything. It looks like a beautiful day. I mean, we really have been blessed with the wind, and as well, a great race course here. So looking forward to it. But really, especially for the youngsters, really a chance. If you've got any questions you want to ask about your sailing or my sailing or anything in life, really, to a point, you know, we can have a chat.
Actually, I've got a question for you, so stick your hands up, guys.
Yeah, what did you want to ask?
How do you duck?
Duck? Under the boom?
Yeah.
Wow, what sort of boat do you sail? Topper? Yeah, okay. Well, I think that the thing with tacking and jiving in the boom, it's really about timing, and especially if you're doing a roll jive or something like that, in the right wind, because it's really important to get that right. And yeah, it's just really practice, and eventually you shouldn't have to worry about it at all. If you do it enough times, you'll get a feel, you'll be able to sense when the balance in the boat changes, you'll know that the boom is coming across. And so just keep practicing. Do you wear a helmet at the moment? Yeah, it might be a good idea if it's windy and you're getting hit ahead of it. Right, who else has got a question? Carl, you must have a question.
How many hours a week do you sail?
Well, at the moment I don't sail that much because we've been working on this British America's Cup team, which is much more about putting the team together and the funding and the designers and management group and all that sort of thing. So not as much as I would like to, but when I was your guys' age, I probably sailed 3 days a week, on Saturday and Sunday, and maybe one evening during the week. But I grew up down in Cornwall, down in Falmouth, which is a great, I don't know if many of you have been down there, but it's a lovely place to sail, and I was really lucky in that I could get out on the water quite easily. But yeah, I think it just depends. And then you ask Olympic level sailors how much they train, they probably sail 5 or 6 days a week, and when they're not sailing, they're in the gym working out, trying to get fitter and stronger. So it really depends what type of sailing you're doing. But I think at your guys' stage right now, it's most important that you're just enjoying your sailing and trying to sail different types of boats, learning different skills. That's something I know when I was growing up. That was to have that opportunity to sail some different types of boats and learn off different people was really important.
Any questions?
Yes. This is probably my home. I just moved. I used to live in Leamington, and then my girlfriend and I just moved down the road near Hampton Court, East Molesey, which is only about 10-15 minutes down the road. So this could possibly be my home club. It's only here today.
Anybody got a form?
Yeah, good. Yes.
If you get injured, what do you do about it?
Injury, yeah, it is very frustrating being injured. I think, well, two things. You've got to make sure you go through the right recovery process. So if you need physio support and whatever those physios tell you to do, it's really important to keep doing it to rebuild yourself and make sure you fix the problem. It doesn't become a long-term long-term problem. And then I think in terms of missing out on sailing, that's really probably the most frustrating thing, isn't it? And so trying to keep engaged, so even if you're not on the water, you can still do things like go out with the race committee to learn how, from their side, what it's like to run a race and the challenges that they face, because that might help you with your own racing to understand that, or spend some time with an umpire if there's a match racing event or team racing event. Again, just to understand from the other side, from the race official side. Things like that, which you can, okay, you can't be underwater, but you can still be learning and trying to develop. Yes, sir.
What's your favourite boat?
My favourite boat? Well, yeah, that's a good question. I love sailing the Fin. I sailed the Fin for about 12 years, which was kind of long enough, because it's hard work physically. And then I sailed an AC-72, which is supposed to sail in the last America's Cup, and they're just unbelievable boats, because you're sailing around at about 50 miles an hour, which when you drive around in a car and you at 50 miles an hour and you put the windows down, it's pretty windy, isn't it? So you can imagine what it's like on a sailing boat, flying out of the water like that. So they were pretty amazing. And then we just got a Nacra 20, which is a 20-foot foiling twin trapeze multi-hull. And we started sailing that down in Southampton the last couple of weeks, and they're seriously cool boats. And that's actually quite scary.
Because we have Tim to thank for inspiring most of our kids here. So how's he getting on down there? And Tim?
Good. Yeah. So what's Tim involved with? Which club's he involved with?
He used to be here before he went to
Okay.
Rome.
All right. Okay.
Yes, we had the leaving party.
Okay. And where's he now? Where's he? What club?
He's helping. No, he's running your Barts Bash. Tim and
Oh, that Tim. Sorry.
Tim.
Yeah. Sorry. Got so many
Tim.
people helping out. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're going well. Well, they've obviously got a huge setup down in Weymouth, so Weymouth and Portland. So they're doing a good job. Yes.
What got you into sailing?
I guess I'd like to sailing with my parents. Well, yeah, sort of with my parents, and but where we grew up when I was a kid, I was until I was about 8 years old, was in the middle of the country in Cheshire, so there wasn't really any sailing around there. So it was kind of an ad hoc thing to go sailing. And then, as I said, I was fortunate to eventually move to Cornwall, and that's when I really started sailing more with my parents and my sister, just for fun. Yes.
In the last America's Cup, when you were 8-1 down, were you worried?
Very worried. Yeah. No, it's easy now to say, oh yeah, well, we always knew we were going to come back, but yeah, at that point there are a lot of people with their heads down, and there are, we've had a few meetings about this next America's Cup, and through that got together with some of the old Oracle teammates, and we always have some funny chats about the moments when we were 8-1 down, and people sort of saying, oh, if you guys can come back from there, I'll buy you all a holiday in Hawaii or something crazy like that, because no one really thought it was possible. But I think the great thing about that team was, in the end, that we didn't give up and we kept trying to develop. And the America's Cup is a development race, so in the end, that was really what brought us back through. Was, as you can see, we got the boat speed faster and faster, and in the end, the last 3 or 4 races, we were really unbeatable because we were that much better. Yeah.
What was your favourite moment?
Favourite moment? Well, winning the gold medal in London. I mean, to do that in front of a home crowd, that was just the most, for a sports person, that's just, you can't ask for a better opportunity to do that, to sail in front of a home crowd in an Olympic Games. So I was very, very lucky to do that. Never forget that. Yeah.
How do you mentally prepare yourself?
Well, I think the preparation is critical. You've got to have been through that right training and preparation for a big event. That really then, I think, gives you the mindset you've done everything you can possibly do, and you just got to go out and sail. I know myself, I get more concerned or feel under more pressure if I haven't really had any preparation. Like today, this race, I'm going to go out in an RS 400, with my girlfriend Georgie, who doesn't sail at all. And so I'm feeling a lot of pressure. And I think she has a lot of expectations that we're gonna win the race, because she doesn't really understand about boat sizes and everything. So that's pressure. But if you're prepared and you've done everything you can, then that's all you can do. You shouldn't worry about it. You just got to go out and race and do the best you can do. And if you've done that, then the result will take care of itself. And at the end of the day, if you don't win and you've done that, well, that's fine, because you know that you've done everything. I hope that kind of makes sense. So that's the approach.
If we want to take some photographs, we may need to move on to doing that to get them.
Okay, all right.
We've got a topper set up outside, and we thought it would be quite nice to have a picture with you and your supply. But could I just ask for a small group one before we do everybody?